Words of Sri Aurobindo from the book The Mother, Part 2, Letters on the Mother by Our Lord, Chapter 7, True Relation with the Mother, page 169. Sri Aurobindo says, if the sadhak becomes unfaithful to the mother, it means that he did not want the sadhana or the mother, but the satisfaction of his desires and his ego. That is not yoga. The mother meets nobody for hours. If anybody stayed for hours, she would get very tired. Mother did not meet X more than others because she loved him more than others, but because she was trying to get something done through him for the work which, if done, would have been a great victory for all. But precisely because he took it in a wrong way, grasping at it as a personal physical relation and satisfaction of his egoistic desire, he failed and had to go away. Your part makes the same stupid, ignorant claim of the sensuous ego, and if the mother were so foolish as to satisfy it, it would turn up like X. Mother has taken the body because a work of the physical nature, including a change in the physical world, had to be done. She has not come to establish a physical relation with people. Some have come with her to share in the work, others she had called, others have come seeking for the light. With each, she has a personal relation or a possibility of the personal relation, but each is of its own kind, and no one can say that she must do equally the same thing with each person. No one can claim as a right that she must be physically near to him because she is physically near to others. Some have chosen personal relation with her, yet she sees little of them. Some have a less close personal relation, yet for one reason or another may see her very much oftener or longer. To apply silly mathematical rules of the physical mind here is absurd. Your physical mind cannot understand what the mother does. Its values and standards and ideas are not hers. It is still worse to make your personal vital demand or desire the measure of what she ought to do. That way spiritual ruin lies. She acts in each case for different reasons suitable to that case. Next topic, true children of the mother. Sri Aurobindo says, those are the mother's children closest to her, who are open to her, close to her in their inner being, one with her will, not those who come bodily nearest to her. If one has the close inner relation, one feels the mother always near and within and round, and there is no insistence on the closer physical relation for its own sake. Those who have not this should aspire for this and not hanker after the other. If they get the outer closeness, they will find that it means nothing without the inner oneness and closeness. One may be physically near the mother and yet as far from her as the Sahara Desert. Date 11th June 1934. Next topic, inner union and external contact with the mother. Sri Aurobindo continues to say, The spiritual union must begin from within and spread out from there. It cannot be based on anything exterior, for if so based, the union cannot be spiritual or real. That is a great mistake which so many make here. They put the whole emphasis on the external vital or physical relation with the mother, insist on a vital interchange or else physical contact, and when they do not get it to their satisfaction, enter into all kinds of disturbances, revolt, doubt, depression. This is a wrong viewpoint altogether and has caused much obstruction and trouble. The mind, vital, physical, can participate and are intended to participate in the union, but for that they must be submitted to the psychic, themselves psychicized. The union must be essentially psychic and spiritual union spreading out to the mind, vital and physical. Even the physical must be able to feel invisibly the mother's closeness, her concrete presence. Then alone can the union be truly based and completed, and then alone can any physical closeness or contact find its true value and fulfill its spiritual purpose. Till then, any physical contact is of value only so far as it helps the inner sadhana. But how much can be given and what will help or hinder? The mother only can judge. The sadhak cannot be the judge. He will be led away by the desires and lower vital ego, as so many have been, in fact. When the vital demand is there with its claims and revolts and takes the desire for the exterior contact or closeness as a cause or occasion for these things, then it becomes a serious hindrance to the development of the inner union. It does not help at all. The sadhaks always imagine in their ignorance that when the mother sees more of one person than of another, it is because of personal preference and that she is giving more love and help to that person. That is altogether a mistake. Physical closeness and contact can be a severe ordeal for the sadhak. It may raise the vital demands, claims, jealousies, etc. to a high pitch. It may, on the other hand, leave him satisfied with an outer relation without making any serious effort for the inner union. Or it becomes for him something mechanical because ordinary and familiar and for any inner purpose quite ineffective. These things are not only possible but have happened in many cases. The mother knows that, and her arrangements in this matter are therefore dictated by quite other reasons than those which are attributed to her. The only safe thing is to concentrate on the inner union foremost and altogether, and to make that the one thing to be achieved, and to leave aside all claims and demands for anything external, remaining satisfied with what the mother gives and relying wholly on her wisdom and solicitude. It ought to be quite evident that a desire which raises revolt, doubt, depression, desperate struggles cannot be a true part of the spiritual movement. If your mind tells you that it is the right thing, then surely you must distrust the mind's suggestions. Concentrate entirely on the one thing needful and put away, if they come, all ideas and forces that want to disturb it or make you deviate. The vital assent to these things has to be overcome, but for that, the first thing is to refuse all mental assent, for the mental support gives them a greater force than they would otherwise have. Fix the right attitude in the mind and the deeper emotional being. Cling to that when contrary forces arise, and by your firmness in that psychic attitude, repel them. These words were spoken by our Lord on 14th March 1937. Let us follow them. Thank you.